This is a quick demonstration of the Compare Inverse tool for Civil 3D 2012. So to start off, we want to net load the tool. So just key in net load, browse to our DLL, and then we actually want to start the command by typing in Compare Inverse. And what it's going to do is first it's going to prompt you to either save it to a file or to the window, basically write it to the command window, or you can type in O and go to the options. You can change the precision of all the measurements there, your northing, easting, elevation, distance, angle, and also the actual format of the angle too if you want to do bearing or angle, or degrees. So we'll just go ahead and leave everything as is, save it to a file, and I'm just going to overwrite this inverse file here. You can append to it if you want. I'm just going to overwrite this one. So what it's going to do is basically prompt you for 4 different points. The first 2 points is going to be one inverse, and the other 2 points are going to be another inverse. So what the workflow is you would want to compare found monumentation with office entered deed information, and it's going to group that information together for you. So we'll go ahead and we'll just snap to the endpoint of that line, snap to the endpoint of that line. Notice the rubber band. And then we're going to snap to these COGO points. These are actually Civil 3D points here. And snap to this Civil 3D point. And then notice it just continues to loop on. So if we can keep moving to the next 2 sets of points, or we can just simply hit enter and it's going to bring us right out of the command. So let's go look at the actual file now. And you can see it's a fairly simplistic file here. It just says inverse 1. It's got the coordinates, northing, easting, elevation, and then the northing, easting, elevation of the other inverse, the angle, the distance. Notice here on the inverse 2, it actually has a point number. So if you snap to a point, COGO point, it'll use that. It'll also put the name in there if the COGO point had a name. And so that's basically it. And then if you kept going, it would just continue to have those groups of points there so that you could compare those later on. So that's basically it. That's the Compare Inverse tool for Civil 3D.